Pisces, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and see what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. I'm getting a lot of 2 cards for you. I mean, this first placement is 2 cards anyway, but I'm getting 2s. So it feels like I'm getting the sense there's a lot more to the story than what people realize. There's something about, oh, yes, there is. There's something. You're going through something, and there's a difference between what you're showing other people externally and what you're feeling internally. There is a disconnect here. So people aren't understanding the depths of whatever it is that's happening here, because there's, again, surface level, and then there's something really deep. And even from your perspective, it's like you're really more, there's something you're deeply going through, but you're really trying to pull yourself out of it and focus more on that top level. I'll find out more as I go through this. Let's see, what else is influencing this? You have a lot of major cards out here, a lot. So when I look at the bottom of the deck here, 4 of Cups, you're definitely going through something here. It's connected to love and romance. That 4 of Cups does indicate some sort of disappointment. There might be some sort of unexpected offer coming your way. You can kind of see it there with the hand that kind of floats in out of nowhere with the cup. And so there might be somebody coming towards you ready to offer you something. But right now you're very, it's focusing on the sadness and the disappointment from a past relationship. And so this would be something where on the surface you might look okay, and you might look like you're processing and handling everything in a really strong way, and you are to an extent, but underneath the surface there's more turmoil. And so there's nothing wrong with not showing all of that. There is a strength in really being able to process everything on a deeper level without needing everybody's input. Definitely a strength connected to that. So don't beat yourself up if that's the way that you're coming across and you're like, well, I'm not strong enough to show this innermost side of myself. Well, you don't have to. Nobody's making you do that. What I am seeing here in your current energy, so 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, you're really standing up for yourself right now. And so the actions that you take in, everything that you're doing right now, the conversations that you're having, you're protecting yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're not letting other people try to take advantage of you. So even if somebody here had taken advantage of you, you've put a stop to it, or you're in the process of putting a stop to it. And this could be that surface level versus that really deep. You might not be showing everybody how much it's impacting you on that surface level, but deep down, it's having a bigger impact. You are feeling things on a much deeper level than what you're showing other people. But regardless, because you are feeling it on that really deep level, you are absolutely not letting anybody walk all over you, manipulate you in any way, try to bully you through conversation or anything like that. So hold firm to your boundaries there. Sitting in what you need to focus on, so we do have the World and we do have the Chariot. So there is something here that you need to let go of. You need to release something here. There's a cycle that is closed. The minute that you release it, it's going to feel a lot better. It's going to be overcoming that pain and that turmoil that is kind of deep inside you right now. The Chariot showing up, so it's a really strong energy. You could also be dealing with a Cancer just because that card is out here. So I do want to highlight that. When I look at the past here, 5 of Wands with the Hanged Man. So the 5 of Wands is some sort of obstacle or challenge. So this would be with another person. This would be with somebody here who, when this occurred, you started to see the person differently. You started to see the relationship differently. That Hanged Man energy, I mean, it's literally flipping it on its head, taking a look at it from a different perspective. Is this really what I want for myself? Is it always going to be this way? Is this the kind of person I can build a life with? Or is this just going to be more of the same? Because And it happens. I mean, it happens to all of us, and it happens in pretty much every relationship too, where you start off and you think, okay, well, this is somebody that I could maybe see myself with. And if it gets to that point, that's great. But then you start to see like that honeymoon phase ends, and then you start to see the person for who they really are. And it's like, is this what I can live with? Is this the type of person I can be with? If you have in your mind that there's some sort of change that is going to occur in the other person, this to me seems like you hit this realization that this person isn't going to be different. It is going to be more of the same. It's a rinse and repeat. This is a cycle that isn't going to break because this person has chosen not to break that cycle. So your strength here is the Tower. You are the Tower here. I love this. You are tearing down barriers. You are making all the changes necessary for yourself. So this is Uranus energy. Right now, Uranus is sitting in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is all about grounded, practical changes meant to prioritize what you value. That's what this feels like. This feels like you are stepping into this energy of, if it's not right for you, don't force it. Don't let it sit in your path. You don't need it. You can remove it from your path, and you will. That's exactly what you're doing here. That is probably the most positive placement I have ever seen for the Tower card. So very, very strong, very significant. And what I'm seeing here in your near future is this death and rebirth. This is that Phoenix rising. This is you letting go of the past. This is you letting go of any expectations or any kind of negativity connected to the disappointing relationship. It's not that the other person was bad. It's not that you were bad. It's just that maybe you aren't the right fit for each other. And so you're putting a stop to and ending anything here that would prevent you from being able to move forward. It's with that Tower energy. You're blowing up your own obstacles and challenges so that you can forge a new path forward. When I look at the external influences here, so I'm getting the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a positive turn of events. King of Cups. Male or female is just the energy of the card. You have a lot of water energy coming out. So we have Cancer, we have Scorpio, and then King of Cups. I mean, it's your energy along with Cancer and Scorpio. This indicates to me that all the actions that you're taking are meant to kind of further your emotional fulfillment. That King of Cups is coming across as you, male or female. This is about you really taking those steps forward because you've got your heart set on something, and nothing is going to get you off that path. Nine of Wands is showing up in your hopes or fears position. So this is the wounded warrior. This is about you wanting to heal some sort of wound so that you can be ready for whatever comes next. Then we've got the Star. I love to see the Star coming out. So sitting in your potential outcome is a healed version of you that goes after what you want. That's exactly what that is. So let's get some additional details here. With the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the Sun. Honoring yourself, staying true to yourself. You won't need to be in this energy for very long because this is Leo energy that I'm picking up. And so we are in Leo season. This is about you really stepping into that fiery energy where Leo is very bold and very dynamic. This is not somebody who is going to sit back and take things. That's just not the energy of Leo. Leo can be very outspoken, very direct, very bold, and maybe even a little bit, because all the fire signs are, it's the way that this person, like if you're channeling Leo energy, then you're speaking in a way that really puts people in their place. It leaves it in very certain terms, how you feel about that person, how you expect that person to behave, what kind of person you want in your life. And so this is about maybe stepping out of your comfort zone and maybe speaking in a way that's very different. Pisces energy, if you are kind of thinking of it that way, like just Pisces in general can be very aloof. It can be very, well, I like things to be this way, and kind of maybe not getting directly to the point. This Sun energy, this Leo energy that I'm picking up, it's going to get directly to the point. There's no sugarcoating any of this, leaves no room for interpretation, that kind of energy. So it could be that kind of conversation that you're having with another person, but regardless, you're really standing up for yourself. You're not letting other people walk all over you. Tell me about the World with the Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Prioritizing yourself. Focusing here on what matters the most to you, building a future for yourself, the things that you want in your life, the types of people that you want in your life, the relationships you want in your life. That's where all your success is going to come from. And so it's letting go of, because it's the World in the Chariot, so it's letting go of all these lesser pentacles showing up. putting that all behind you. With the Five of Wands and the Hanged Man, I'm getting the Chariot. Seeing things differently is what kind of puts you on this path to success. I love to see that. You might even, you again, might have been dealing with a Cancer here that you're letting go of. With the Tower, I'm getting the Death card. You're creating your own transformation. You're actively doing it yourself. You are removing your own barriers. This is such a positive energy. Whatever has been plaguing you is not going to stick around. If you feel like this is never going to end, it is, and you're creating the ending. I love this energy. With the Death card, I'm getting the Hermit. So with these changes comes some sort of internal healing, along with the Empress energy. So really kind of focusing here on yourself, prioritizing yourself, your own needs, what you value, because that's Venus energy. So it's a lot of, what do you like about yourself? What do you value about yourself? What do you want for the path forward? I love this. I love this energy. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. We do have the Devil. So this is overcoming any kind of unhealthy attachments to the past. The Devil can create obstacles and challenges. If you've put yourself on such a path that you can only go one way, there is no opportunity to flex in another direction, to still go around and get what you want. That's where the Tower steps in. You are breaking free from this cage. All of these restrictions, you're blowing them up, essentially. You're really going in that direction to say, I am going to keep going, but nothing is going to take me off my path here. No obstacle or challenge is going to get in my way. I'm getting this sense of, I'm having a hard time articulating it. Because the Devil energy can be about expectations too. So if you had expectations that this person would probably change at some point, that feels like an obstacle or a challenge that you've also let go of, that you figured out isn't going to work for you anymore. And it's about moving through that and saying, you know what, this person isn't going to be different. This person doesn't want to be different. With the King of Cups, I'm getting the Six of Cups. You're focused on happier times. You're focused here on kind of getting back to who you are at a foundation level. Really focused here on the things that make you happiest. The Six of Cups is a nostalgia type of energy, so kind of getting back to your grassroots. Nine of Wands, Hierophant. You want to be able to heal so that you can have the type of relationship that you want. So the Hierophant energy is a marriage card in tarot. And so it could be that you want to heal so that you can go after and have that type of relationship. It does look like that's what you're aiming towards. And so it just looks like this person here, again, may have been a Cancer. This person just wasn't going to be able to provide you what you needed. This wasn't going to be the type of relationship that was going to go the distance that you were looking for. And so there's no reason to hold on to it if that's what you want for yourself. Doesn't matter how long you've been together with that Devil energy. You're doing things to put yourself on a better path. With the Star, I'm getting the Three of Wands. You're going to be very patient here in getting what you want, because it's about not settling for something less. It's about going after your goals and your dreams, and they're all achievable. You just have to work towards it and be patient. And you are. You are. So Pisces, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.